India is a land of amazing diversity and at the same time presenting unity in diversity. Religion is the quest of human spirit for the absolute. It expresses the relationship between God and human beings and among humans. In this blessed land of ours, religion is the center of life. Swami Vivekananda, in his famous address to the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893, said, "I am proud to belong to a nation which not only tolerates all religions but accepts all." The Rig Veda has this wonderful thought, "Let noble thoughts come to us from all sides." These and several other words of the scriptures and great men express the beauty of our ancient Indian heritage. It is the duty of every Indian to protect and preserve it. But the danger is there when religions are not based on the insights contained in our sacred scriptures, Vedas, Upanishads, the Bible, the Quran. The danger is there when we forget the teachings in the scriptures and use religion for political purposes, leading to division of communities and consequent social tensions. Therefore, promoting understanding among the followers of different religions is very important to preserve communal harmony, which is essential for the development of the nation. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together. Bind us together with cords that cannot be broken. Father John Peter is the architect of the formation of Divyodaya. It happened so. On the previous year of his ordination, Father Canisius, CMI, the Prior General, asked him to go for some specialization in order to work among the laity. He opted for Louvain, Belgium for his studies. He secured doctorate on the thesis, The Theonomous Unity of Life, Unity of Culture, Religion and Morality, based on the works of Paul Tillich. In a gathering of his Indian friends in the university, Father John Peter heard from a Jesuit friend, Father Stan Sami, about an open house run by them at Hazirbagh in Bihar, where the wandering boys were welcome and feel at home. The idea of open house struck his mind. He drafted a plan for an open house where he could meet people irrespective of caste or creed for exchange of ideas and experiences and thus build up relationships. He sent the draft to Father Canisius, who was the provincial of Thrissur province. He wholeheartedly approved his plan and encouraged him. After his studies, Father John Peter returned to India. When Coimbatore Prashitha province was formed in 1979, he joined the province. The province approved his plan and started the center in a rented building in the city. Divyodaya means dawn of the divine, explained as the ability to see humanity through the eyes of God. The Gospel of Luke also speaks of the day spring from on high that gives light to those who are in darkness and shadow of death. Luke 1:78-79. When we come out of our self-interest and see humanity through the eyes of God, we will be able to see it as one family.
Divyodaya Inter-Religious Center, started by Prachita Province in 1980 on August 1st. The context was the communal clashes in Mandekadu, Meenakchipuram in Kanyakumari district. It was very much covered in the newspapers. Then we thought promoting harmony among religions is very important mission. That was the context of the starting of the Divyodaya. The picture behind me, you can see people of different religions pouring water on the tree and it grows and produces fruits. That's a symbol of the Divyodaya. So the bonds that unite us are stronger than the barriers that separate us. That is the motto of Divyodaya. This motto is very familiar to many people in Coimbatore and also outside. The bonds that unite us are stronger than the barriers that separate us. Barriers are the prejudices we create in ourselves about other religions. The barriers are removed when we come closer and know each other. They are bonds that unite us. We find the bonds. That is the message of Divyodaya. And to promote this ideal, Divyodaya had organized several meetings of people from different religions. We had meetings in connection with the festivals of various religions: Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh and Jain. We had youth programs, leadership training for youth of college and polytechnic level. We had peace rallies in connection with the major community clashes. When Babri Masjid was demolished in 1992, with the retired Bishop, CSI Bishop William Moses, myself and William Moses went to Ukkadam, the disturbed area, Ukkadam, where Muslims are living. We went to the mosque and pacified the youth and the seniors. So we have been conducting peace rallies or competitions, so thereby the message of Divyodaya was very much widespread in Coimbatore and surroundings.
The words of the Tamil poet of the 11th century, Tirumular, attracted Father John Peter very much. Undre Kulam, Uruvane Devan. God is one and humanity is one. It is a new vision that enables us to see humanity beyond all barriers. The Church teaches in Vatican II, let Christians, while witnessing to their faith, acknowledge, preserve, and promote the values in other cultures and religions.
I am very much delighted to learn that your prestigious, popular and renowned center, Divyodaya, run by the fathers of CMI congregation, honestly speaking, your well-known center is the pride of the city of Coimbatore, inasmuch as over the years it has been fostering unity, charity and fellowship, thus promoting coexistence of and friendly atmosphere among the people of different faith and cultures. I reiterate the fact that it is indeed a center for religious dialogue in and around the city as well as across the district, teaching its members and visitors as well and exhorting them to live in harmony and peace. The center from its inception is constantly propagating the golden value of loving each one as brother and sister. I know that the center over the years advised all its members to forget about their past dissensions and ill feeling, and urged and helped its members to take sincere efforts to achieve mutual understanding by forgiving one another.
In short, all people comprise one single community, have a single origin, and move to the same destiny. We are pilgrims on this earth. It is beautifully presented in the art gallery of religious harmony in Divyodaya. Be true to your own religion while being open to other religions to learn from them. Dialogue and respect for other religions will enrich our own experience of God. The vision and mission of Divyodaya is to realize this dream of love, proclaiming the fatherhood of God and universal brotherhood.
The art gallery which you see here was created by Father Thomas Cheeran, who was my successor. Art gallery became a reality in 1999. Artist K. Ramachandran in Calicut, his imagination at the encouragement of Father Cheeran.
The ultimate aim of Divyodaya is not to spread Christianity, but to make known the values of the kingdom of God, namely love, peace and justice. To realize this dream, we have to go beyond mere religiosity to spirituality, which is the inner substance of all religions.
திவ்யோதய சமய நல்லுறவு மையத்தினுடைய நல்லுறவு மையமானது 1980ஆம் ஆண்டு கோவையிலே தொடங்கப்பட்டது. எல்லா சமயங்களையும் ஒருங்கிணைத்து இணைக்கின்ற ஒரு பெரும் பாலமாக இருந்தது. கடந்த 40 ஆண்டுகளாக செயல்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. இதனுடைய தொடக்க நிறுவனர் நம்முடைய பாராட்டுதலுக்கும் நட்புக்கும் உரிய ஃபாதர் ஜான் பீட்டர் அவர்களது இந்த இயக்கத்தை மிகச் சிறப்பான முறையிலே கோவையிலே தொடங்கினார்கள். இந்த அமைப்பினுடைய நோக்கம், இந்த கோவை மாவட்டமானது எல்லா வகையிலேயும் எல்லாரையும் அரவணைத்து செல்ல வேண்டும் என்கின்ற பல்நோக்கு சிந்தனையோடு தொடங்கப்பட்ட பெரும் நல்லுறவு மையமாகுது அன்று முதல் இன்று வரை செயல்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. அதனுடைய தொடக்க காலத்திலே நம்முடைய சிரவையாதீனத்தினுடைய எங்களுடைய 3ஆம் குருமகா சன்னிதானங்கள் தவத்திரு சுந்தர சுவாமிகள், பேரூர் ஆதீனம் சாந்தலிங்க ராமசாமி அடிகளார், பொள்ளாச்சி தொழிலதிபர் அருட்செல்வர் மகாலிங்கம் அவர்கள், பாரதிய வித்யாபவனுடைய கிருஷ்ணராஜ் மாணவராயர், இன்னும் கோவையிலே இருக்கின்ற பல்வேறு தொழிலதிபர்கள், சாதனையாளர்கள், மற்ற இஸ்லாமிய சமயத்தினுடைய தலைவர்கள், இப்படி பல்வேறு இயக்கங்கள் எல்லாம் தங்களை அதில் இணைத்து கொண்டு சிறப்பாக ஒரு செயலாற்றியது. கடந்த 20 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக கோவையிலே ஒரு பெரும் கலவரம் ஏற்பட்ட பொழுதும் இந்த நல்லுறவு மையமானது சமய தலைவர்களை எல்லாம் அழைத்து, சான்றோர்களை எல்லாம் அழைத்து, மக்களையெல்லாம் சென்று அணுகி ஒரு ஒற்றுமையையும் ஒரு அமைதியையும் ஏற்படுத்துகின்ற ஒரு பணியை சிறப்பாக செய்தது பாராட்டுதலுக்குரியது. அந்த மையத்திலே நாமும் ஓரிரு முறை பல்வேறு நிகழ்வுக்கு அழைத்திருந்தார்கள், அப்பொழுதெல்லாம் சென்றிருக்கின்றோம். ஆகவே இதுபோல் இருக்கின்ற நல்லுறவு மையங்கள் நம்முடைய நாட்டிற்கு இன்றைய காலகட்டத்திலே ஒரு தேவையுடையதாக இருக்கின்றது.
This vision is enshrined in the motto of Divyodaya. The bonds that unite us are stronger than the barriers that separate us. Father Florin, who lived in Divyodaya during 83 to 86, reflected on the motto and said, Divyodaya is not an institution, but an inspiration to be shared with others. Once, Mother Teresa said, "My mission is to make a Christian real Christian, a Hindu real Hindu, and a Muslim a real Muslim."
So Divyodaya in Coimbatore has been working for so many years, and this is the 40th year, and it works for the social and communal harmony. Being Jamaat-e-Islam Hind, members of Jamaat-e-Islam Hind, we were associated with Divyodaya for so many programs for communal harmony, for social harmony, and for the betterment of the society. So at this juncture, we would like to express our sincere gratitude and happiness to share our happiness in this Ruby Jubilee year of Divyodaya. So we know very well that we have to work together for Coimbatore, for the mankind, for the world. So there's a quotation saying that if I becomes we, even illness becomes wellness. So we can create a nurtured society by our communal harmony. So at this juncture, I would like to tell again that we need more hands to work for this cause, for this communal harmony. So once again, we express our happiness in this 40th year Ruby Jubilee of Divyodaya.
During the decennial year of Divyodaya in 1990, Cardinal Francis Arinze, the head of the Vatican Department for Dialogue, visited Divyodaya. All the religious leaders and the district collector were present to welcome him.
I'm very glad that Father Johnson and Reverend Father Shaju Chakalakal, the provincial, all of you have a very clear direction and goal where you would like to move. And the connection that you have given to the integration of India as a nation, as a people who can live in a multicultural context without conflict, promoting peace and as peace builders. So we not only live peace, but we sow seeds of peace in the hearts of people from all walks of life, from Hindus, from Muslims, from Sikhs, Jains, Christians, from different sectors of society, that they found a place where they can come and they can share their humanity. And for me, that focus towards building this humanity in the heart of every human person, I feel that was the very special mission that Divyodaya spearheaded.
Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan honored Father John Peter in 1995 with its prestigious Munshi Award. Dr. T. Krishnaraj Vanavarayar, the chairman of Bhavan, is also the chairman of Divyodaya. Dr. N. Mahalingam or Pollachi Mahalingam, the father-in-law of Dr. Vanavarayar, donated a meditation room in Divyodaya which is open to all.
In 1984, when Mrs. Indira Gandhi was shot to death, many Sikh establishments were damaged, set on fire. Gurudwara itself was set on fire, partly damaged. And we visited Divyodaya, 2-3 people in 1984. We visited Gurudwara. That contact remains always, and we celebrate Guru Nanak Jayanti. The bhajan group from Divyodaya, the Gurudwara used to come to Divyodaya when we celebrate Guru Nanak Jayanti.
Divyodaya Coimbatore has always been bringing joy, bonding among all the members of the Coimbatore society. Gurudwara Singh Sabha's association with Divyodaya goes way back from the 1984-85. All our past members, founder members were closely associated with Divyodaya. Gurudwara Singh Sabha has always participated in most of the events conducted by Divyodaya all these years. In fact, it's always been great enjoying all the festivals of various religions of Coimbatore being celebrated at Divyodaya. Like the theme of Divyodaya says that everyone brings us together. That is the basic objective of even our religion, Sikhism, which says that all religions are one. We work for each other. We see that everybody comes up with each other. It's indeed a pleasure, and we will make sure that we will continue this association with Divyodaya in the coming years forward. We are looking forward for any kind of association with Divyodaya in the coming days. Thank you very much and wish Divyodaya all the very best for the future.
Divyodaya is a stream that takes the mortal human beings to the eternal ocean, the Almighty, as beautifully shown in the art gallery of Divyodaya. Many veterans have built up Divyodaya. Only representatives are mentioned. Dr. N. Mahalingam, Ramaswamy Adigalar of Perur Mutt, Bishop M. Ambrose of Coimbatore Diocese, Edward Tilakraj, CSI, Haji Abu Bakr Bagavi, Enayatullah Sahib, Jaswant Singh Anand, Amarjit Singh, Ratan Chand Jain, Narendra Ranka. They are no more with us, but Divyodaya still goes on. They have left for us the message of Divyodaya as their legacy. The bonds that unite us are stronger than the barriers that separate us.
கோவையிலே 40 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னர் தொடங்கப்பெற்ற திவ்யோதயா அமைப்புடன் நெருங்கிய தொடர்பு கொண்டவர்கள் நம்முடைய 24ஆம் குருமகா சன்னிதானங்கள் சாந்தலிங்க ராமசாமி அடிகளார் அவர்கள். தொடக்க காலத்திலேயே அவர்கள் அதிலே ஈடுபாடு கொண்டவர்கள். நம்முடைய இந்த அமைப்பை செம்மையான முறையிலே தொடங்கி நடத்திய பாராட்டுதலுக்குரிய அருட்தந்தை ஜான் பீட்டர் அவர்கள் நீண்ட காலமாக அடிகளாரோடு தொடர்பு கொண்டவர்கள். பலமுறை நம்முடைய திருமணத்திற்கு வருகை வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். அடிகளார் அவர்கள் நிகழ்ச்சியிலே கலந்து கொள்ள முடியாத சூழல் ஏற்படுகின்ற போது அந்த திவ்யோதயாவுக்கு பலமுறை நாமும் வந்து கலந்து கொள்கின்றோம். அதே போல கோவை மாவட்டத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அனைத்து அமைப்புகளினுடைய நல்லிணக்க குழு, அந்த குழுவினுடைய தலைவராகவும் இருந்து கொண்டு எல்லா சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர்களோடும் இப்பொழுது செயல்பட்டு வருகின்றோம். அதே போல திவ்யோதயாவில் அவர்கள் கொண்டாடக்கூடிய விழாக்கள், அது நம்முடைய பண்பாடு சார்ந்ததாக இருக்கக்கூடிய விழாக்களாக இருந்தாலும், சமய விழாக்களாக இருந்தாலும், மக்களுக்கு மாணவர்களுக்கு உண்டான விழாக்களாக இருந்தாலும் அதிலே பங்கு பெறுவதிலே நாம் பலமுறை அங்கு சென்று வந்திருக்கின்றோம். அத்தகைய திவ்யோதயா தொடங்கப்பட்ட காலத்திலே இருந்து நிறைய இதிலே ஈடுபட்டு இருக்கின்றார்கள். நம்முடைய இந்து சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்த நம்முடைய சிரவை ஆதீனம், பேரூர் ஆதீனம் போன்றிருக்கக்கூடிய ஆதீனங்கள் மட்டுமல்ல, இஸ்லாமிய சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர்கள், சீக்கிய சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர்கள், பௌத்த சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர்கள், சமண சமயத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர்கள், இத்தனை பேரும் நாங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு முக்கியமான நிகழ்வின் போதும் அங்கே சென்று கலந்து கொள்வதிலே மிகவும் இணைந்து செயல்பட்டு இருக்கின்றோம். இன்னும் திவ்யோதயா 40 ஆண்டுகளை நிறைவு செய்திருக்கின்றது. அதற்கு மேலாக இன்னும் அது பொன்விழாவை கண்டு பல்வேறு வகையிலே மக்களுக்கு தொண்டாற்ற வேண்டும். அவருடைய திவ்யோதயாவினுடைய எல்லா பணிகளிலேயும் நம்முடைய பேரூர் ஆதீனம் என்றென்றும் அவர்களுக்கு உடன் இணக்கமாக இருந்து செயல்படும் என்பதையும் தெரிவித்து, இந்த திவ்யோதயாவிலே தொண்டாற்றி கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடியவர்கள் இன்னும் மேலும் மேலும் அவர்களை தொடர்ந்து எல்லா சமயத்தோடும் இணைந்து செயல்பட வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கின்றோம். போற்றியோம் அம்சியோம்.
Divyodaya still lives in the hearts of many people. Many could not understand the meaning of the mission of Divyodaya. Some even suspected a hidden motive of conversion. But once inside, they understood there took place a new conversion, the ability to see other religions in a new way. Some feared that coming in contact with the faith of others will damage their own.
I am very proud of the ministry of Divyodaya. I am very, very happy that I am associated with Divyodaya. I have visited the center several times and I participated in the ministry of Divyodaya in some form or other. God has abundantly blessed our ministry of developing peace in Coimbatore and even all over India. It is a ministry developed by Divyodaya and I am very, very happy that I participated in it from its beginning. the history says that the Ministry of Peace is the most important for the people of India, and more so for the people of Coimbatore, where there used to be long back tension between the Hindus and Muslims, and there used to be a little bit of tug of war, but Divyodia helped us so much to maintain, develop peace in Coimbatore, particularly peace among the Muslims and Hindus, associating with us the Punjabis and Christians and all our friends.
Dr. John Peter, being a visionary leader and executor of that noble vision, succeeded in winning over the hearts of people to accept this new idea of mutual respect and tolerance while celebrating everyone's religious differences. He was guided by the teaching of Vatican II while witnessing to your own faith. Acknowledge, preserve, and promote the values in other cultures and religions.
To my mind, this is a time to thank God for having facilitated this great mission in Coimbatore through the initiative and efforts of Father John Peter and many other CMI fathers of Trishula province. Divyodaya has a great mission in Coimbatore. For the last 40 years, it has been instrumental in facilitating and promoting peace and harmony in our society, especially in times of crisis. When everybody failed to reach out to the disturbed areas in Coimbatore, Father John Peter, along with his team members, had the courage to reach out to the people and to the localities whereby they could facilitate bringing back the lost harmony. Although there are many who take effort to initiate harmonious living of different groups of people, especially of different faiths, there are forces in our society which have adversely affected our social harmony. And there are also political forces, fundamentalist forces, which are making their constant effort in disrupting the harmony that we have been experiencing during the last few decades. That would mean Divyodaya has a greater relevance today to bring back unity in our society. Because Divyodaya is not merely the building, Divyodaya is not merely an institution, but Divyodaya, as Father John Peter repeatedly reminds us, is an inspiration which we must be living wherever we are.
When Father John Peter was transferred from Divyodaya and was appointed as novice master, he could share his experiences with the young candidates. Father Thomas Cheeran, Father Joy Arakal, Father Anthony Kalyat, and Father Jose Paul were the successors of Father John Peter. All of them, with their dedicated efforts, took Divyodaya to greater heights. At present, Father Johnson Jacob is the director. He has a pivotal role to play in this society. Religious polarization is the normal order of the day these days. People are getting more and more intolerant towards the other. Hence, Divyodaya is more relevant than ever before. Holy Bible says, "And you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free." Yes, the truth that God is love and He wants to see humanity as one family.